Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Uh, this video is going to be about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Uh, I've never seen the movie before until yesterday, and it is fantastic. A classic. So good they named the whole state after it. I'm gonna just I'm just jumping. This movie is sweaty. It's disgusting. It's claustrophobic, and that's what makes this movie peak great. It's palpable. The I can taste how bad it smells, if that makes any sense. Like I can taste the filth in the back of my throat. I can feel the tension. It's just uncomfortable. It's almost stressful even. Uh in this video, many videos have been made about this movie. And I don't really have much different to say other than the fact that it's great. Cheaply made. It's, it adds that feel to it, that cheap feel to it. It's great. Okay, let me just say that. But in my mind, while I was watching it, two characters came up or stayed in my mind while watching it. That was Franklin and Leatherface. Franklin is a really interesting character. I think the most interesting character besides Leatherface, of course. Which is he's awesome in the movie. It turns out it was a real chainsaw too. And like that must have been fun, waving a live freaking chainsaw around and swimming in circles. I would have paid them for a chance to do that. Anyways, Franklin is a very interesting character. I love that character. He's a he's a disabled man. He's in a wheelchair, and and a weaker person would have made him a good person. Very outgoing, nice, kind, funny. But Franklin is not that. Well, he is kind. He's nice, but there's this bitterness and sadness about him, and rage and anger deep down that he tries to suppress. But it eventually comes out, bubbles up, because his friends don't really treat him as a person. They do care about him. I think they care about him, but in their mind, he's just there. He's not part of the group. He's just there. And I find that really, really tragic. He's a he's a tragic character. In fact, the whole movie kind of revolves around him, in a sense, especially the first half. The first half, this movie is the Franklin movie. He's like the catalyst of everything, and he has this morbid curiosity around him because when they pick up one of the Sawyer family members. That guy is weird. That guy is weird. Something you can easily tell there's something off about him, and there is. That man's, for lack of a better word, crazy. He's crazy. But him and Franklin have this little connection when he's talking about working in the slaughterhouse, and Franklin seems genuinely intrigued by what he has to say. He pays attention to him, which could have a, which to me kind of signifies a connection between two ostracized parties in society, and they find that little bit of connection with him, but then the guy freaking cuts him, so that connection severed. But throughout, but after that encounter, Franklin keeps talking about him, which pays dividends because they get him, or the Sawyer family gets the group of friends that we're following. And then there's this one scene in where all of his friends are in this old house and they're having a great time, having fun, laughing, and Franklin is outside. He's trying to wheel himself inside. The wheel himself inside the old house, but it's been abandoned for who knows how long. There's no concrete, there's no path, just dirt and grass, which makes it extremely difficult for him to get inside. And he's calling out his friends' names. None of them come out. She just hears them laughing, and he just loses it. He snaps. He lets out all his pent up anger at his friends for abandoning him like that, not treating him, forgetting about him, even though he's the reason they're there in the first place. And it feels terrible. You feel terrible for him, for what he's going through right now. I guess some people can relate to that. Well, I guess pretty much everyone can relate to that. Feeling left out. It's terrible. And right after that, he has to suck it back up since two people came down asking where the watering hole is, or the watering hole. Yeah, and he has to put all that stuff back inside of him and just tell him where it is. He has to suck it up. It's tragic. I love that. Probably the most deepest character in this movie. And my other favorite character is Leatherface himself. Ooh, I love him. Not only because he's scary, but he's not the typical uh evil mastermind. He's mentally stunted. In a sense, he acts like a child. He's this massive man, but he's scared of his brother, skinny brother, but he's older than him. His skinny older brother, and he hits him with a broom. Or his brother hits Leatherface with a broom, and Leatherface is cowering, like all sad, like he's like a child. And that's a really cool power dynamic. Because up until then, we've seen Leatherface kill for bash people's heads in, chainsaw people. Like he's the bad guy. Well, he is the bad guy, but seeing him in that sense of, or seeing him in that power dynamic with his brother is very very interesting. It's almost sad in the sense that you feel like things could have been different with him if he was not in that environment. Yeah, those are my two favorite parts of the movie, Franklin and Leatherface. And the fact that if you switch them, the Sawyer family would have liked Franklin, which is a weird thing to say. Because as messed up as the Sawyer family is, their family, and they accept what they are, even if what they are is evil monsters. There's a lot of screaming in this movie, especially towards the end, which I don't blame our final girl. Her name is Sally. Bro, there's some screaming. There's some loud screaming in this movie, which is fine. I just, it honestly, I didn't expect that much screaming. It's like for 37 minutes. It's cool though, especially the last scene where she was scream where she get into the back of that truck, but then she starts like laughing, screaming, like that combination. Ooh, very few very few movies can hit that can hit a scene like that and be as effective. Although weirdly enough, my favorite scene in this film is in the very end where Leatherface is running with a chainsaw. No, or he's spinning in circles, just losing it. I think that's the coolest scene in this movie. Although there are a bunch of cool scenes in the movie, there's some scenes where like, wow, that's really cool with the sun and the lighting. But yeah, that was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Did it live up to my made up hype and expectations? It did, and exceeded them because of Franklin. You don't. I didn't even know this character existed. All I've heard was about Leatherface, which is the same, which is a shame. I think Franklin's a great character. Justice for Franklin. Yeah, and that's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Thank you for watching. Like, like and subscribe. Thank you.